Hey guys, Pauly Howard. I'm with Fox Sports Radio for the card Monday, December 12th. Before I tell you what I'm betting, time to rant and run. Back-to-back games. The Cowboys have struggled on offense, especially Dak. They got the win Thursday in Minnesota. Now they hit the road again against the Giants, and the Giants get a big win. Looks like they're going to make the playoffs now. Eli almost had 6 interceptions. They hit the big slant to Beckham, and a ugly game. I thought the Cowboys abandoned the run early. Fun to watch, though. It was fascinating TV as the Giants get it done. And I thought that they should have. I'd stick with the running game more if I'm the Cowboys. With that offensive line, what Elliott was able to do, thought they threw too many passes, and they finally get Dez open, and he has the fumble. Amazing. And the Giants stand up big in that one. A wild day in the NFL. You had the Sunday night game. The 49ers cannot be favored. Come on, that was ridiculous. It's 14-0 right off the bat against Bryce Petty. They get the big touchdown, the 2-point conversion. They get the ball back. They score again. They win in overtime. 49ers are going to finish 1-15. And they're not going to get the number 1 overall pick because it's going to go to the Browns. This might be the worst team in NFL history. They're 0-12. They're off the bye week. They also hear all week about, oh my God, Alabama could beat you. What comes out? They listless performance when they hit the field. They're down 20-0. And RG3 was 12 of 28 for 104 yards? Ridiculous. They no-showed that game for the first half. And the Bengals, 4 wins going into that game. They take them out. Oh, horrible operation in Cleveland. The Colts, Andrew Luck with a poor performance. And the Texans, now perfect in the division. They still have the game against Tennessee coming up. Indy, bye-bye. That's it. You're swept against Houston. Tennessee beats the Broncos. That'll do it for the Colts this year. And Osweiler finds a way. Great defensive performance by the Texans. Luck said he was sick with his performance after the game. Hey, we had this as our play on Sunday. A tough beat. The Packer game under, 45.5, 46.5, whatever you got. 31-3. Carroll's got the starters in the game, Fezzik. Down 4 touchdowns, and he's throwing the ball with Russell Wilson. Then he goes onside. The guy refuses to wave the white flag. He goes onside. They get a stop, and then Wilson throws another interception, which again wasn't his fault. 6 Seattle turnovers, and the game barely goes over as Janis takes a reverse to the house. McCarthy said, listen, I've had enough of this, Carroll. If you won't quit, I'm going to rub it in on you. I already pulled my quarterback out of the game, although that was injury-related with the hammy. But it's 31-3 with 9 minutes left, and he's got Wilson in the game. But the silly turnovers, and Rodgers hits Adams with the 79-yard touchdown early in the game. I thought he was drunk. Should have been drug tested when he said we can run the table. Looks like they're going to do it. Could come down to Week 17. Probably will come down to Week 17 at Detroit for the division. Vikings, Jacksonville, 6 field goals combined in the first half. Vikings get the win with a late touchdown. You think they miss Adrian Peterson? How many cracks did they have first and goal from the 1? They couldn't punch it in. Gary Kubiak, how big is that decision not to take the tie Sunday night? Trying the 62-yard field goal. They would have been safely in the playoffs. They lose. Simeon back off the injury. 9 rushing attempts. 55 pass dropbacks for Simeon. And the Titans get a huge win there in that one. And Le'Veon Bell had more yards than the Bills. Outgained the Bills by himself, 278 to 275. ESPN Stats and Info tweet, most scrimmage yards for a player's first 10 games of the season. Jim Brown in 1963 was 1,700. Bell's got 1,600 this year. O.J. Simpson, 1,600 in 1975. That's from Elias Sports with the ESPN Stats and Info tweet. My God, what else happened? I got all my notes here. Atlanta, the Squares beat the Sharps on that one. Whatever you want to say, the Joes beat the Pros. Julio, no problem. That was over early. Jeff Fisher's going 4-12. You sure about that extension, Mr. Kroenke? And you also had Tampa Bay, which I mentioned earlier. What a win there. All right, time to tell you what I'm betting. Great game Monday Night Football. You have Baltimore and New England. Looks like the weather's going to stay away. We got the snow in Buffalo. You had 2 to 5 inches in Green Bay, but then it stopped before the game. It was snowing throughout the day in New York, and then it stopped before the game. You had a torrential downpour in Miami. But other than that, we just had the snow in Buffalo. And this was supposed to be rain and cold, but it looks like everything's going to move through Foxborough in this one. And you have Spartans' NFL Game of the Year that's ready in this one. You have Nova with his total of the year. He's on a 10-1 run. Get that pick as well. And Sleepy, unbelievable. 2 more winners yesterday. The premium picks and the free picks, a 12-0 run in the NFL. He's got a big play for just, $5 up on the Monday night game as well. Huge game. With the Patriots and the Ravens. Ravens give them problems, especially in New England. I was always betting half a unit on the free play. Let's go with Portland and the Clippers over 217. Should be a lot of points in this one. I've ranted, now I'm going to run. Good luck out there. We'll talk to you Tuesday on pregame.com.